guys, how y'all doing? Good morning. I am so happy just to be in the land of the living. Today, what did I do? I started decorating. Started getting ready for Christmas. All year, you should be excited. All year, you should love on your family. It feels so good though to see the lights and just to see everything and feel God's glory, Maybe it's just me, but I love Christmas time and I love holiday time. What I do, I took the kids to school and I was thinking as I was driving, like, what did it take for me to stop sinning? Because that is a problem. And all of us are going to have that problem because we still have flesh living in us every day. And that's why God said we're supposed to renew our mind. Because of the fact that we have both a war going inside. So it took me surrendering to God because I love him. Ultimately, not because I was scared of hell, but because I wanted to make him happy. I had time. Sorry, guys, I didn't want my hair sticking on my head. I had to gain a relationship with God. In a relationship, you fall in love with him. A relationship is different than just saying, oh, I love God. Yeah, I'm a Christian. Yeah, no, it's different because you feel obligated. You feel like you need to make him happy. And so every believer, everyone, we all have had sin and we all come in contact with this every day. We know our weaknesses. And we are able to stop sinning. We are. Ultimately, God sent Jesus to be the example. And Jesus said everything that he did, we can do, if not better. So it's a such thing as perfect. People keep saying, oh, you can't make it's a such thing as perfect. If you're striving to be like God, you're striving to be like Jesus, we have to move a different way. We have to be intentional with our living. So it's something that I have to do every day. I'm faced with something, and sometimes I do not do it. And I have to ask God for forgiveness, which is, I don't want to do that every day. I want to be able to have one day. And I have had a couple of days where I haven't sinned. But I still push. You still got to keep pushing because we have to do this fight. So usually it indicates that we have something that's in us that need to go when we fall into our sin. Because God gives us strength. He said he gives us power. Power. He wouldn't have said that we don't have power. He would have said, hey, you don't have power to do this, but we have power. When we do not understand his power to save and forgive and cleanse us of our unrighteousness, we have to understand that. 1 John 1:9, we can get caught in destructive cycle of sin and guilt and fear and a lack of joy in salvation, which leads to more sin. So that's why we have to make sure we maintain that relationship with God. We have to make sure we're right with God. It's important. I tell my sons because they're like, oh man, I had a good day yesterday and I didn't fight with my brother and I didn't do this and I didn't do that. And I said, what was their purpose? What was the purpose? Oh, just to make you happy. No, you're not making me happy. I am happy you're doing that. But you have to ultimately think of God. You have to ultimately think of the relationship you have with him and take it serious. Like he means the world to you. Like you don't want to ever hurt him. So that's important. And in Psalms 51:12, it was when David pleads with God to restore the joy. He said, restore to me the joy of my salvation and uphold me with willing spirit. He wrote after he had fallen in grievous sins of adultery and murder. So even he knew Lord, don't take it away from me. Lord, I'm sorry. He was crying out to him. Joy is the key in our victory over sin. That's why he always thinks about us telling our testimony. It's the key. It's the reminder of what God did in your life. So I'm here today to tell you that all you have to do is think about the great things that God has done for you. And you have to have a willing spirit. He said, don't take that joy from me. I want to be happy. I told my husband, I want to be happy. Like when I see things lead a different way, I'm like, I don't want to feel that way. I want to be happy. So I'm going to step away for a second. And that's something that I had to work over the years. Like we've been together for 15 years, but two people come together with two different backgrounds, two different raised differently. The way that we wanted to raise our kids was differently. And then both of us, we love God, but we're in two different areas in our salvation. So it's important for us to pray and ask God what to do with our kids. But it's very important, guys. God has saved us. He displays his love and his grace and his strength in us. So on today, you can overcome sin. You have power over it. So love you guys on this Tuesday morning. Enjoy this month. Every day I'm falling more in love with God. This is my birthday month, and I'm so excited. That's why I mention it, because I am happy to be here. I'm happy to be in the land of the living. So love you guys on today, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for watching.